Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So sorry for the inconvenience. Guys, you know, it's like those type of issues we have sometimes, but we're gonna continue with the class, okay? You were practicing with the statements in the breakout rooms. We will just wait for a couple of minutes so that the rest of your classmates connect to the meeting. Meanwhile, I will show you the conversation once more, and I will ask a couple of volunteers. So I need 2 people right now to read the conversation. Somebody who wants to, okay, Daisy, thank you. Do I have another one? If not, I choose probably Renee, okay? So Renee, you read Brad, and Daisy, you read Annie, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Henny. How is it going?
Hello, Brad. I am fine, and you?
I'm okay. Thanks. Look, I want to ask you, what does your boss do when a worker doesn't come to work?
Well, if someone doesn't come, my boss calls him or her, and when the person returns, he or she receives a notification or warning. Why, Brad?
Because I didn't show up to work today.
I understand. If you see your boss tomorrow, explain him the situation.
Yeah, I think I will do that. Thanks, Annie.
Very good. Nice pronunciation, Renee and Daisy. Thank you very much. Okay, now 2 more people, probably Melvin, and I see Veronica. Melvin, you read Brad. Veronica, you read Annie.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Hi, Annie. How's it going?
Hello, Brad. I am fine. And you?
I am okay, thanks. Looks, I want to ask you, what does your boss do when a worker doesn't come to work?
Well, if someone doesn't come, my boss call him or her, and when the person returns, he or she raises notification or warning. Why, Brad?
Well, because I didn't show up to work today.
I understand. If you see your boss tomorrow, explain him the situation.
Yeah, I think I will do that. Thanks, Annie.
Okay, thank you very much, Melvin and Veronica. Now I need everybody to repeat. Okay, repeat after me, please. Worker,
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 someone,
someone,
boss,
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 Bye.
boss,
returns,
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 receives.
receives,
receives,
The other one. The situation.
situation,
Situation.
Situation.
situation,
situation.
Yes. Okay. Now, let me take you to part 3. Okay. It says receives notification, she arrived. So you were still working on this part. Did you finish? Did you finish part
Yes.
3? Yes? Some of you? So we can check. I think in 1 or 2 of them, you will need to add one more word, right? So we will check. What is the correct order for number 1?
With employer,
Employer
uh-huh.
arrive
When the employee arrives, she receives a notification.
a notification.
A notification.
When the employee arrives,
She
she
receives
receives.
a notification.
Very good. Okay. When the employee arrives, she receives a notification. Great. Now, everybody repeats. Employee.
Employee.
Yeah, okay. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second.
Oh, what does your boss do when doesn't go to a worker?
Sorry. There was a
Oh,
flying cockroach here. Había una cucaracha voladora. I had to kill it. Sorry.
oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
¡Qué miedo!
Yeah. Hace ratito me
teacher,
atacó.
¿por qué no gritó?
Hace ratito me atacó. No sé si se fijaron. Yeah, but I was.
No, yo no lo vi, pero ¿por qué no
Teacher.
gritó? Ajá.
Yeah, I couldn't.
¿Qué clase de persona es que no
But,
gritó porque se le
no, ya
acercó y lo
estuvo. Ya,
tocó?
ya.
Lo tocó, teacher.
Aquí me cayó,
Don't you? Oh no.
But it's finished. Yeah, it already died. So we can
Qué miedo.
continue. Sorry for that. Okay. The number 2. Let's complete 2.
What does your boss do when doesn't go to a worker?
Okay, yeah, let's check. Work. Oh yeah, I think that is the. We start correctly. So it says, what does
What
your
does
boss
your boss do when?
do when? Up to
Do
here, it's
when?
okay.
Um, doesn't
When?
go.
But who? Who?
Oh, it's no who. Oh, doesn't work a worker. No, no,
Almost got it, but
does
not as.
no teacher is no who.
When
Well,
a worker
when a worker,
When a worker to go.
doesn't.
No. Oh,
doesn't
yes, it doesn't. Doesn't to
go,
work. Doesn't to go.
Doesn't
Doesn't go.
go
Doesn't to go.
to
Okay.
go
work.
work.
Remember when we use the auxiliaries? We don't need the
Yes.
infinitive, right? We only need the base form. So
Okay.
when a worker doesn't go to work. And the last one?
It's I don't know. I just okay.
My
My
boss
boss.
calls.
My boss called.
if my
Um,
boss to
my
call.
boss.
The thing is that if it were boss, it should be calls, but it's only call.
I call my phone.
Probably should be like this, calls
Phone. She.
if
So if
show up.
I don't show up work.
Let's see if we use all the words. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's like this, but they missed to add the letter S to call. My boss calls if I don't show up to work. Okay, if you didn't have them like this, copy them, right? Copy them to have the correct sentences. Any question?
No, teacher.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, the only question is why I didn't shout because of the cockroach. Just kidding. Okay. Today we're gonna learn how to use the if and when in clauses. Okay. This is actually called the zero conditional. So for that, I will show you a couple of PowerPoint presentations. Give me a second. There's another flying cockroach. Hay una fiesta de cucarachas aquí, no sé.
Teacher, que su no, no. Ah,
Give me a second. It should die. Yeah, I think now it's dead.
No, teacher. Huya.
Han
que el
echado
baigón,
veneno.
teacher. El baigón.
Las cucarachas le cortaron la transmisión al teacher.
Sí, yo creo que lo están invadiendo, le están comiendo los cables del internet.
¿Alguna vez vieron la película de Los Hombres de Negro?
No, teacher.
Yeah, I feel
Sí,
like that.
seguramente mató a su tío y ahora están cobrando venganza.
Sí. Qué demonios, pero bueno.
Sí, sí, pero un aplauso para usted que no grita.
Esta es de las cosas más random que me ha
No,
sucedido en una clase
teacher,
online.
quieren recibir clases. No sea mal.
Sí, yo creo que jamás.
Yo creo que quieren recibir clases, ya vi.
Sí.
Por lo menos hoy sí la estoy viendo, pero de
Quieren
verdad eran
serse-
como...
Quieren serse bilingües, no sea malo, teacher.
¿Qué
No las maten.
pasó? ¿Qué habrá pasado? No ha llevado nada extraño a su casa desde la calle o algo así, no sé.
Hay dulces. No, hay dulces, pero ahora los metí. No creo que eso sea el problema. Bueno,
Agarre el rayo.
sí, ya vamos a revisar. Sorry for that, guys. Sorry. So I will show you.
Problem.
I will show you the...
Pendiente,
PowerPoint.
teacher, que va a pasar otra volando.
No. I hope it doesn't happen. Okay. So this is the zero conditional. And I will ask for help. Probably Irma, can you read the explanation, please?
We use the zero conditional when we were to talk about things that are general true. Finish?
Continue, please.
the art to take of faith, facts that are true for everyone. And if wearer shares of
100.
100 facts that are true for a specific person group, family, etc. A if a parents get sick.
Okay, thank you very much, Shirma.
Okay.
So we will check the pronunciation later. Right now, I want you to check this. It says to talk about facts or things that are generally, most of the time, true. Okay, so that is, for example, if this is true for everyone. If we talk about water, and you know that it boils when it reaches 100 degrees Celsius. So it starts to boil, right? So boil means hervir, right? So this is the point where the water boils, 100 degrees. This is for everybody, even if you are in China, if you are in Russia, in the US, it is the same, right? It's true for everyone. And also there are facts that are true for specific groups or people, right? For example, there are people who are allergic to peanuts, right? Allergic to peanuts. So if they eat peanuts, they get sick. They get a reaction, allergic reaction, right? So that is basically things or facts, right, that are generally true. Now, everybody repeat. Riches.
Riches.
Yes.
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 We also have boils.
Boils.
Boilos.
Boils.
Boils.
Oil.
Boils.
Boils.
Boilos.
Okay, this is 100. When you see it is like a little circle like this, but it's next to the letter C. This means degrees, okay? Degrees. Yes,
Okay.
this.
Degrees.
And the symbol of Celsius, right?
Celsius. Grados
Celsius.
Celsius.
Yes, degrees Celsius.
Degrees Celsius.
And repeat, specific.
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 Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Peanut.
Very good.
Peanut.
Okay. How do we form the zero conditional? It's actually very easy. We use it with the simple present in both sentences, okay? We can use let's say this is the particle if, the conditional, plus simple present, comma, and then simple present. You will use the comma when you start with if, right? But if you, let's say, turn the sentence up, you don't need to use it. So you can say, ice melts if it, let's say, if you hit it, right? So you don't need the comma. It is basically the same, but you don't use if at the beginning. Okay? Only if you have the conditional at the beginning, you need the comma. Okay? Ice melts if you hit it. This is also a general truth, right? Okay. And this is basically what I just explained. If you touch fire, you get burned. You can turn it up. You get burned if you touch fire, right? You don't need the comma. It is the same. And using when instead of if. You can use if or when. They are similar in meaning, right? But it says we can usually replace if with when if it doesn't change the meaning. If babies are hungry, they cry. When babies are hungry, they cry, right? Or babies cry if they are hungry, babies cry when they are hungry. If there is no change, like in the meaning of the sentence, you can use either of them, if or when. Now we have this exercise. It says, fill in the blanks with the correct form. So before we do the practice, do you think that you can complete the practice now, or do you have any question about how to use the conditional? This is actually the easiest, right? You have simple present in both, right? Simple present, okay? It's clear how to use it?
Yes.
A little? We can, well, let me show you another example. You can say, for example, in the class, if you pay attention, what happens if you pay attention in class? What happens? What is the result? As you can see here, we have an action and a result. The action is, if you pay attention in class, what will happen?
You learn.
You
You
learn.
learn. Exactly. That is the result, right? If you pay attention in class, you learn. You can also use when, right? When you pay attention in class,
You learn.
you learn. Mhm. That's correct. You learn, and there is no change, right? There is no change. Now, another example. If you steal money, what happens?
You
What
go a
happens?
prison.
You go to prison.
You go to prison.
Well, in El Salvador, nothing happens. But yeah, you should. If you steal money, you go to prison, right? Can you think about another example? Can you think about another example?
Um, um,
Well, if I go, think about this one. If I go work late, what happens?
um, your boss. What do you say?
Receive
Regaño.
a warning.
Okay, yeah, we can use both. We can say you receive a warning. Very good. Or you can say, as Stacy says, you get a talk. If I go to work late, I get a talk from my boss. Very good. So you can think about a lot of examples, right? Using if or when. Let's see. You can use when. When you eat a lot, what happens? What is the result?
You sick?
You get sick, or you can say you get fat.
Yeah.
You get fat or you gain weight. You ganas peso. You gain weight if you eat a lot. A lot. Okay. So now do you understand how to use the zero conditional? It's clear now?
Yes.
Okay, because we're gonna practice. I will share this to WhatsApp and you are going to write the correct sentences. When you finish, you can edit the document like on your computer or you can do it on your notebook. When you finish, I need you to take a picture or if you want to type the sentences to WhatsApp, but I need you to send the proof, okay?
Okay.
So I will give you a couple of minutes to do that. Let's see. Okay, I will share the picture to WhatsApp. Let me open breakout rooms. Hey, welcome back.
Lo malo del pasaje.
I saw you having troubles with simple present. What happens? You forgot simple present? Uh-huh. It looks so easy that you think, it's so easy that I will get confused. But no, actually, it's very easy. So these are the answers. Remember, you have to conjugate the verb in the simple present. So wake up is the same. Wake up. Remember, for simple present, only he, she, and it have changes, right? You will add s, es, I, es, depending on the verb. But the rest, I, we, you, and they are the same. You don't change the verb, okay? For verb to be, obviously, yes, right? You have to say, I am, you are, you, they, we are, right? And he, she, it, is, okay? For verb to be. But then, right, you use the auxiliary does for third person, auxiliary do for I, we, you, they. If it is negative, you add not, right? Don't, and so on, okay? For example, in this one is the same. If you mix water and electricity, you get a shock. So you only needed to write the verbs, okay? I will share the answers to WhatsApp so that you check, okay? In here as well, you have all the answers, okay? I will share the answers to WhatsApp so that you double check. Any question? If you think you still have doubts, I will show you another PowerPoint, but you should go and double check simple present because it is very important that you refresh that information. It's time to check the attendance. I didn't see Marvin today. It should be absent. Okay, Naum is not here. Irma Araceli.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Wendy Lorena, I think I didn't see Wendy. Jose Roberto. Oscar Ernesto.
Present, teacher.
Thanks. Daniela Aide.
Present, coach.
Thank you. Verónica Lisset.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Manuel David.
Present, mister.
Thank you. Gabriel Wilfredo. Melvin Gerardo.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Rebeca Lisset. There's someone. Yeah, she's there. Daisy Alejandra.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Mónica Janet.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. René Iván.
Present.
Thanks. Sandra Lisset.
Present.
Okay. Cynthia Alexandra.
Present.
Thank you. Okay. Let me show you really quick. Okay. It says match the clauses from both columns to create open conditional sentences. If you mix black and white, what is the result? If you mix black and white,
You get
You
great.
get great, teacher.
You
That's
get
correct.
great.
You get gray. So let's join it with the pen. If you mix black and white, you get gray. Okay, now if you don't water flowers, what happens?
They die.
They die.
That's correct. When you hit ice,
Heat. What is heat?
It's
heat,
melt.
to add a fire to it.
Oh,
You put it to the fire. Melvin, you have it?
It floats.
It's melt.
It melts, yes. If you freeze water,
it turns to ice.
good, it turns to ice. If you tickle her,
So
do you know tickle?
she laughs.
Yes, she laughs.
Laugh.
Laughs.
Laugh. What?
Okay,
Laugh.
it will be something like this. She laughs.
Oh, she laughs. And laughing teacher is laughing.
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 Okay, laughing. Okay, thank you.
Laughing.
You're welcome.
Uh,
If you mix flour and water,
you get dove.
you get dough. Yes, you get dough.
Dove. You get dove.
Dough.
Dove.
When the teacher gives us homework,
She always does it.
she always does it. And that means if you pour
¿Quieres
oil,
déjeme la voy a traer?
if you
It
put
floats.
oil on water,
It floats.
it floats. There we go. Okay. Did you find new words?
Oh.
Tickle.
Tickle. Okay, you have your armpit and someone tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Got it? It's hacer cosquillas. Okay, let me stop it and wait a second. Okay, look, it says, write a short paragraph about policies and procedures at your workplace. Use if and when to join clauses. So you don't necessarily need to write a paragraph, but for example, you can write like 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 sentences and about policies at your workplace. What could be a policy? If you are sick, what is the procedure? What you have to do? If you are sick, you call your boss to report it, right? What could be another policy? When you commit a mistake, comma, you tell your supervisor. Okay, so the idea is to write sentences related to policies and procedures at your workplace, right? If this happens, what do you do? Do you tell your coworkers? Do you tell your supervisor, your boss? What do you do, okay, in every situation? You have to write 4 to 5 sentences and then you share the sentences with your classmates. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, remember to use simple present, right? As you are using you, there is no change, right? If you use verb to be, you say you are. If you use other verbs, no letter S, no ES, right? Only the verb. You call, you do, you check, etc. Okay? Clear?
Clear.
Good. So let me see. Okay. So thank you very much for your participation today, guys. Don't forget to work on the classroom assignments, please. And be careful with the cockroaches as well. If you have in your bedroom, be careful with them. Okay. Hope you have a great night. See you tomorrow.
Okay, good night.
Bye-bye.
See you
Okay,
tomorrow.
teacher.
Nice.
Good night.
Good night.